Yo guys, and welcome to the Budget Serie A squad builder. The database has just been released on FootWiz, so if you do want to make your own squads and things like that, that is the website that we'll be using, so the link for that will be down in the description. So this is going to be a starter team really for the Serie A, the Italian league. Some cheap players to start you off and hopefully get you going in division rivals and things like that. So to start us off in goal, we're going to go with Ardero. It's running a little bit slowly, I think, because a lot of people are trying to use the database. But starting off there, the Sampdoria goalkeeper has got decent stats across the board. 80 diving, 80 reflexes, good positioning, handling, kicking. Can probably pick him up on the web app and stuff for a couple of hundred coins. So that's not going to be too expensive then. So moving over to the centre-backs, you want a good centre-back pair, especially early on in the game, because a lot of people will have quick, sort of skillful strikers and things like that. So going with Bastos here with 78 pace, so he'll be able to keep up with those fast, tricky players. Good defending and physicals as well. Dribbling and passing isn't the best, but for a cheap centre-back, that's a very good option there. Moving on to his partner at the back there, we're going to go with Murillo, who is quite a common starter player in different FIFAs previously, and it's the same story here. 75 pace, great physicals, good defending. Again, a pretty solid centre-back that you could probably pick up for not a lot over discard, so we're going to go with that. Now moving on to the right back, this could be a little bit expensive. This could potentially be the one that costs the most. There are limited options in this Serie A at right back, so if we go with Malqui or Malca, apologies if I butchered that name, but the card itself looks very, very well rounded, a very good card indeed from Napoli there. 85 pace, great dribbling, defending and physicals are good, can pass as well. A very, very well all-rounded right back. The only thing with this card, because of the French link and the lack of players at right back in the Serie A, it might be a little bit pricey. It might cost you a couple of thousand coins, but I wouldn't think more than 5,000. I think 5,000 would be the absolute maximum for that. Now, left back is another problem position. Obviously, you've got the Alexandros and players like that in the Serie A, which will cost 100k plus. But a cheap alternative to that could be Dalbert. I know Hernandez is also another option, but again, due to that French link, and I think he is slightly quicker as well at 92 pace, that will obviously push his price up a little bit higher than Dalbert's. So, looking at the card itself, 91 pace, which is obviously phenomenal. You know, you can't really get much quicker than that. Dribbling, defending, physicals, passing. It's a well-rounded card. Obviously, the shooting doesn't really matter from left back. But as a starter squad, a lot of people will be packing this as a 76 rated player. So you might be able to pick it up very cheaply on the market the first couple of days. So we've gone with Dalbert there from Fiorentina at left back. And then moving on to the midfield. The way that you control the game and boss the game is very important this year for the midfield. So starting us off, we've gone with Duncan. A very all-rounded card there. Stats, you know, the mid-70s in pretty much across the board. Pace, 71. Not the quickest, but certainly not the slowest. Defending and physicals are quite important on centre mid. Good dribbling and passing. A very, very cheap card that will cost you a couple of hundred coins at the start of the game and can fill that centre mid position quite well. Now moving on to the central player, we're going to go with Kessie. 79 rated, and it's a rare card, so it might cost you again, you know, between 1,000 and 3,000 coins potentially, depending on how many of them are packed, etc. But the card itself is phenomenal. Could be the best all-rounded player in this starter squad. The physicals, look at that, 88 physicals, great defending, you know, high 70s dribbling, almost in the 80 category there, and very well-rounded pace, shooting and passing. So Kessie will be able to do everything. You know, if you're in a position where you need to take a shot, if you need to play that final ball through, Kessie is going to be an all-rounder, but also can steal up a bit in the middle there with the defending, the physicals, the strength, things like that. So a very, very good card to have early on. And if you did want to progress with a Serie A squad, you could probably keep Kessie and then build around him with more expensive players. Now moving over to the other centre mid, we're going to go with 3 in the centre mid in a 4-3-3. So it's Bentancur from Juventus or Budget Calcio. Again, a very well-rounded card. Pace is in the 70s, which is nice. Great passing, great dribbling. You know, 80 dribbling on a centre mid is well desired, and good physicals and defending as well. So an all-round good front middle three there for sure. Very solid in all areas of their stat cards. We'll get a bit more information once all the in-game stats have been released and things like that. But a very good front three. Now then, moving on to the front three, the three that will get the majority of your goals. So we'll start on the left-hand side. We're going to go with Justin Kluivert, a very good starter card. There he is. As you can see straight away, he has got 88 pace. Which is, more than quick enough for a starter card. 75 rated, so a little bit low, but this obviously is a budget team. So the dribbling is decent, nearly in the 80s there. Defending and physicals, the physicals are desired, but at the start of the game, you're not going to get these cards with high stamina, high strength, things like that to start with on the wings. Shooting could be a little bit better, but 72 it will definitely be enough. And then low passing, which isn't ideal. But on the wing there, with the pace, shooting and dribbling, I think Kluivert could be very dangerous. Especially, I'd imagine he'd cost under 1,000 coins as well to start with. So potentially you could pick him up very cheaply and get going with Kluivert. We're going to switch over then to the right wing. So we're going to go with Cengiz Under from Roma. So we've got the Roma pair in the front three there. A little bit of a better all-rounded card here. Slightly slower at 82 pace. Better dribbling at 81. Better shooting as well, and the passing significantly better. So if you did want to change positions and things like that, you could move Under into the cam position, with the in-game plans and things like that, because he has got the passing, he has got the shooting, and he looks generally a all-rounded card. So in the striker position, we are going to go with Rafael Leao. He has recently transferred from Lille, I believe. He now plays for AC Milan. And as a starter striker at 75 overall, I think that's going to be a phenomenal card. Very quick, 87 pace. Dribbling and shooting are decent. Not the best dribbling. You might expect a little bit better as the weeks go by. But 75 dribbling isn't too bad. And some physical stats as well. So that's going to be it, guys. That's going to be the budget Serie A squad. We will be doing some more squad building challenges, maybe a middle-priced Serie A squad, and other leagues as well, so they'll be coming on the channel in the next couple of days. We might even do a double upload, things like that, because these videos don't really take that long to make. So we'll be getting up the content now before FIFA 20. We will be streaming daily once FIFA 20 comes out on Mixer, so the link for that as well will be down below. And if you could give this video a like and subscribe, that would push the channel a long way, and I do appreciate that. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.